The main purpose of insurance planning is to identify the causes of risk that can occur in our life, as well as it as a protection against the possible loss, in the same time as protection that should achieve peace of mind in the event of unexpected things. There are many types of insurance available in the market, and each of them have their specific roles according to the needs of the user. For example, life insurance focus on supporting financial assistance to dependents in the event of a policyholder death. Meanwhile, for education insurance is to provide the fund for children education or as a guarantee for their education future. For home insurance is designed to provide a financial safety net if there is a loss or damage to property. As for medical insurance, it serves as protection in covering medical and treatment costs. Lastly, travel insurance creates a protection against danger, risk, and financial losses which may happen while traveling. There are few elements need to consider before starting the insurance planning. So, for the insurance planning, we focused on two types, which are medical and travel insurance. There are some current issue of insurance planning. For medical insurance, if we look at the death rate is increasing every year, and the cause is from the disease. We didn't expect like COVID-19 pandemic. Not only that, the deaths that occur were also due to the accident that require treatment so that the patient could not afford due to the rising cost of treatment. Like past year, it increased by 12%. In addition, most Malaysians are still weak in awareness of the importance of medical insurance because they think that this insurance only to benefit the insurance company. At the same time, they expect the cheaper treatment such as in government hospital, but ignore the possibility which may happen in future. While for travel insurance, there are several issues in using, communicating, and understanding the terms and conditions of travel insurance that cause the use of this insurance to be low, even though this awareness of its importance is high about this insurance. The second issue is that many travel insurance from insurance company in Malaysia don't have COVID-19 coverage. This travel insurance is important because it covers medical expenses, personal accident, evacuation or emergency medical transportation and other things. We cannot be sure if during the trip something happens that we don't want, that causes the insurance we choose does not cover the risk.
The importance of medical or health insurance is that it protects existing savings so that there will be no risk like job loss. Having a medical insurance can help someone to achieve their dream, or if that someone has disease, this medical insurance can help that person. Secondly, medical insurance can deal with medical inflation, which refers to the cost to support that person, including cost treatment procedures. Next, medical insurance can help to financially support lifestyle-related illness such as health problems like high level of cholesterol and fat because of unhealthy eating habits and lack of exercise. Lastly is, medical or health insurance can ensure safety when taking out it at an early age because the risk of falling ill not only happen to older people but also to the younger people. Next is travel insurance. Travel insurance can help to cover medical expenses when someone is abroad because some health insurance plans do not provide medical expenses coverage in foreign countries. Secondly, travel insurance can help to cover the emergency medical evacuation or transportation, which means that it helps someone who are injured to transport to an appropriate location without them need to think about financial burden. Third is cover personal accident, which indicates that travel insurance can protect the travelers from harm injury. Fourth is travel insurance can cover repatriation, which means that it protects the travelers from the cost of bringing the travelers or family members home from abroad because of injury or death. Next, travel insurance can help in covering the trip delay and the loss of luggage. Lastly, travel insurance can help to cover the trip interruption or cancellation, where the travelers can get refunded for any refundable trip such as hotel nights. This slide is about statistical information of insurance planning. As we can see, at the type of insurance owned, there are only 30% of the respondents that have health and medical insurance. 26.9% of the respondents aged 24 to 34 cannot take insurance because of lack of available guidance toward insurance, and 47.9% of the respondents aged 35 to 40 cannot take it due to inability to afford premium.
Here are the recommendations of insurance planning.
Investment definition is an asset acquired or invested in to build wealth and save money from our income. Usually we are using the partial of our income to create more profit and to invest in many type of platforms. The principle of investment is risk will align with the return. It means that the higher our risk, the higher our return. And when the risk is lower, our return is also lower. There are many types of investment that we can use as a platform. As example, a stock, also known as equity, is a security that represents the ownership of a fraction of a corporation. Second one is a bond. A bond is a fixed income investment that represents a loan made by an investor to a borrower, usually corporate or governmental. The third one is an investment property, or we can say that a real estate property that will be purchased with the intention of earning a return on the investment, either through rental income or the future resale of the property, or actually both of it. The last one is mutual fund. Mutual fund is a professionally managed investment fund that pools money from many investors to purchase securities.
The first importance is progressive improvement on savings. In order to save more money, we have to keep track of our income and expenses on a budget. In this method, you can monitor your spending. Receiving an unexpected financial need can sometimes knock you off track. Investing in money with great liquidity is vital. You may calculate how much money you'll need to save to achieve your goals. Next is security of financial income. Non-traditional investment can provide financial security for the entire family, which is critical in tough economic times. In terms of family financial security, long-term investment planning is critical. Living below your means, investing with caution, and having many income streams are the best ways to stay financially secure. Investing should consider highly liquid investment instruments. Those investments can be simply liquidated in an emergency. Third, keeping the standard of living continued. Investing can help people establish a retirement fund. The ability to relax can be immensely helpful during stressful situations. The death of a family member who works affects the family's quality of life. If the individual has made planned investments that can create income for the family may be able to recover financially. Lastly, a more comprehensive understanding of finance. Knowing one's current financial situation makes evaluating long-term investment and retirement plans much easier. Understanding finance allows you to better manage your finances and budget. An investment plan can help manage one's incomes and expenses efficiently. Managing one's incomes allow one to better manage one's other expenses, tax payment, and so on. Investors who are more experienced are more likely to reconsider their investment and commit more effort to improve their financial well-being, says Schroders through the Schroders Global Investor Study 2021. Despite the challenges of 2020, the report found that 58% of respondents saved as expected, 28% saved more than planned, and 15% did not save as planned. Also, since the country's lockdown was lifted, there has been a vast gap in saving and investing patterns. According to Schroders, 58% of respondents have saved more. According to the survey, 51% invested more in low-risk assets and 38% in high-risk assets.
For the recommendation, we have a few steps on how we are going to start investing. The first one is to assess our current financial condition. So by doing of that, we know how many of our money that can be allocated to use for investment. The second stage is to identify our financial goals and target. So when we are having our goals, we are going to see either we are going for a long terms or short terms option of investment. After we identify our financial goals, we will go to the part that we develop our investment strategy. Here we can see on what types of investment that we are going to take to fulfill our financial objective. And the last one, after we prepare our investment strategy, we need to choose where to put our money. And as an advice, we need to know that we cannot put all eggs in one basket. It means that we need to diversify our option of investment. As a conclusion, investment and insurance play a different roles in our life. So as a smart person, we need to manage well our investment planning and our insurance planning, because we will prepare ourselves for any consequence that come in the future.